Hey, how's it going, guys? Today I want to look at some cheap Amazon skateboard parts and see if they're worth the money. They're a lot cheaper than, name brands, but I got these trucks. They're just some black trucks, some black wheels. I got some of these risers. Came with a little tool, bearings, all the hardware, and okay. So the reason why I cheaped out is I've got a couple of decks that I don't plan on really using. Like I don't plan on taking to the skate park. So I have my so this is like the skateboard that I like to use at the skate park. It's just an Enjoy skateboard. I've had it a long time, and yeah, it's got some Spitfire wheels on it. But I have a couple of decks that they're kind of just like for collecting, right? So I have this one here that's already got trucks and wheels on it. So it's got brand new independent trucks. It's got some reds bearings in there. It's got some nice Spitfire wheels on this DGK holographic deck. And look at that. Super cool grip tape. Got this cool Spitfire grip tape. So I don't plan on skateboarding on this skateboard. Not regularly anyway. I mean, I don't want to mess this skateboard up, so I want to just put it on the shelf. So, I got these really nice parts that I don't really need, but I'd rather have a whole skateboard setup to display than just a deck. I think that just a deck isn't as cool, so I like to have the wheels and trucks on it. So I got this other deck here. And it's another DGK deck. It's similar. It's just it's the same it's the same series of decks. You know what I mean? The Von D decks. So this one's got the cool holographic A86 on there. This one's just got the 8.6 just sitting there, not, it's just white, not holographic, but it's the same series that Von D, it's like an Initial D tribute, So I really like this deck, and check out the grip tape. So I got clear grip tape. So this is what was just on the board. You see it's got DGK on there. Low flying 24/7, 365. So yeah, this is another deck that I don't want to mess up. You know what I mean? But I still want to have wheels and trucks and stuff on it anyway, even though I'm not going to skate it. So I don't really need to have like name brand wheels and trucks for it. So I got these cheap trucks, this cheap whole setup on Amazon, right? So it's these cheap wheels, bearings. So I figured it'd be good to take a look at these parts, see if they're any good, right? So we're going to look at them. We're going to install them on my new deck. And we might even take both of these skateboards to the park and, just kind of roll around on it, see if they feel any different, see if one will roll farther than the other one, or if one feels smoother or whatever. I don't know. I mean, these Spitfire wheels feel a lot harder than these cheap wheels. These cheap wheels feel really soft, so I imagine they're going to be slower. But yeah, anyway, so let's build this deck here. So let me change my camera angle here. So we've got the wheels, we've got the risers, we've got the trucks, we've got this tool here. And I think the first thing we need to do, we need to assemble these wheels. So we've got these little spacers that go in here. We've got the bearings. Okay, so these bearings. So you're supposed to put the open end on the outside. Doesn't look like these matter on these bearings. So I'm just gonna stick these bearings in here. Like you go to the skate shop and you get a skateboard built. They've got all these special tools and stuff, like the special little clamp thing. And if you're building skateboards all day, it's really nice. But I mean, you don't really need that stuff. All you really need is, you know, the tool that they provide. Although it should have came with an Allen wrench too. Oh, it's right here. Here's the Allen wrench. All right. So anyway, back to it. I really like the way these look because they're just all black. They'll look good with my white deck. It's my cat making noise. And by the way, these bearings, if you don't get them in all the way, then, you know, I would think that, you know, whenever you bolt them onto the trucks, you know what I mean, they'll suck them all in. I'm trying to do it as fast as I can for the video. Let me change this camera angle again so I'm not scrunched over. Alright, so I've got these bearings in here. And I think what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and put the trucks on. And then I'll put the wheels on afterwards. So we have these risers here that line up with the holes. So we're going to get these bolts, stick these bolts in to the other side. And this is looking pretty good. I really like the black trucks, all black trucks on here. They look nice. So they look good on this board. Wonder if my cat will make a guest appearance or if he's just gonna make noise. So, what you're supposed to do here is you're supposed to use this Allen wrench with this tool here and just put them on manually. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my electric impact just to speed things along, you know. So I'll just put the Allen wrench back here. I'll just put them on one at a time. I'll do like an X pattern. I don't know if that matters or not, but this is way better than just doing it manually. Way faster. So So there's one truck on there. You see how that looks? Looks nice. So now we'll get the remaining bolts pushed through here. And what's nice is, you know, like, it's more versatile. I mean, it'll look cool on the wall or on a shelf or whatever. But, you know, if you want to take it down and do a kick flip, you can, you know. There we go. All right. Put these risers on there. So my first impression at looking at this stuff is that the trucks look pretty nice. They look just like any other trucks, you know, like they seem good. I do think that the wheels seem kind of crappy, but you know, it is what it is. I might upgrade the wheels. And we'll see how the bearings work too. I mean, but I think I'll be happy with these trucks. I think these trucks will be fine. But yeah, maybe I'll upgrade the wheels and bearings. We'll see. So get this tightened up. This is so much easier with an electric impact. Ooh. See where all my washers are. So, what's odd, guys, is look at this. Look at these washers. So, I don't know how easy it is to tell in the video, but these washers aren't all the same size. Like, look at this one. There's like 3 or 4 different washers here. Like, these aren't the same washer. So, that's interesting. But, we'll run with it, you know, whatever. See if this little one will even fit. Oof, this little one doesn't even fit on there, guys. Eee, yikes. Does this one fit? No. What the heck? Alright, so we're going to have a interesting setup here. These wheels. Make sure it's all the way. We're going to be missing some washers. So that's something that I will correct later. But just what it is, guys. See how tight these feel. Sometimes you put them on with electric impact, and they're not very tight. Well, because you don't want to over tighten it with the impact. So you just give it a couple ugga-duggas, you know what I mean? And you want to do the final tightening with the tool, just so you don't over tighten it. You know what I mean? So that feels pretty good. So, So far, I think these are okay. I think it's weird that the washers aren't right. So I'm wondering, I guess if I have to be missing a washer, I'd probably rather be missing the washer on the inside instead of the outside, since it's got the nut that goes on. You know what I'm saying? So so you put these nuts on. And you don't want to tighten it too much. So they don't really feel very smooth if you compare them to my name brand ones. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I think these wheels and bearings might be junk. And so what I'll do, guys, because I actually have some more bearings. I have an extra set of reds. So I'll see how these feel. You know what I mean? I'll roll around, see if they feel like crap or not. If they do, then I'll put different bearings in here. Or I don't know. I kind of don't want to mess around with like putting nice bearings on here with these crappy wheels. But so anyway, what I'm doing here, guys, that just sounds weird, is so I want to make sure that these bearings are seated all the way, right? So what I'm doing is I'm putting the wheels on. And I'm tightening it down. Like I'm really snugging it down. Like really cinching it down good. And my theory is that will help seat those bearings. And then I'll just back it off a little bit. I'll just back it off, that way you're not putting those bearings in a bind, you know what I mean? So that's it. That is a completed skateboard there. So you can see these wheels are kind of small compared to my other wheels. These are kind of bigger wheels. But so next thing that we're gonna do is we are going to see if there's a difference in how well these two boards feel when you're rolling around. You know what I mean? Like, we're not going to go through like some really rigorous tests, but we're going to see which one rolls better. And, you know, I can already tell this, oh man, that's so smooth. And they just like roll and roll and roll, right? But these, they make more noise. They don't seem to roll for as long. I don't think these are going to do it, guys. I'm going to have to get some new wheels and bearings. And like I said, I've already got some nice bearings just sitting on the shelf, brand new. So I'll probably just get some new wheels and use those reds that I've got. And I don't know if I'm, you know what I can use the skateboard wheel for? These actually, okay, so this will be a completely other video. But I'm also into mini bikes. And skateboard wheels make really good idler pulleys for your chain, especially if you have like a really long chain for some reason, like if you've got a chain going directly from the motor to the rear sprocket, or if you have like a custom frame where the wheel's real far away, you might have a real long chain and you might need a idler pulley. And so these work perfect for that. These are perfect as an idler pulley. But so I probably won't throw them away, but I'll probably get some new wheels for this thing. But or I might not bother actually, because like I said, I'm not going to be skateboarding on this really. I might roll around on it or do a kickflip once in a while, but yeah, I'm not going to skateboard on this regularly. I'm going to stick to my Enjoy deck. And you know, say I break that skateboard, my Enjoy skateboard, I'm still not going to bust this out. I'm just going to get another skateboard, right? This one's a collector. So these two DGK ones with the A86 on them, Von D, these are collectors. I'm going to have these on the shelf. So that's, like I said, that's why I bought these cheap ones in the first place. But that's it, guys. Stay tuned for part 2 whenever I see how these boards perform against each other. The cheap Amazon wheels and trucks and bearings versus name brand, independent Spitfire Reds. So we'll see which ones. I have a feeling which one will perform better and feel better, but I don't know. We'll find out. All right, see you guys.